They call this scorching, desolate desert Sandland.
By the way, who are you exactly? You seem to be very well informed.
I'm someone who failed to protect his kind and just king in his time of need. The most I managed to do for him was flee with his young, innocent daughter. Just a feeble old man, really.
Shit. So you're the reason she was able to escape.
I've been wondering. Coups don't happen out of the blue. Pulling one off requires careful planning. Were there no signs?
No. They may have had their differences, but Bread always held deep respect for King Jam. No one ever would have expected him to take such drastic measures.
What exactly was Bread hoping to achieve through his coup d'etat? Anne thought he just wanted to seize more territory for forest land, but is that really?
Yeah, that's something the four of us would like to know more about too!
The swimmers? What are you doing here?
What was that about how you'd never join forces with us?
Or that line about how we'd never meet again,
You pipe down! Are you gonna turn down a request from an old comrade?
Huh? So this old man was in your band of thieves?
No! I was in the rebel army!
You mean to tell me you're that Longo?
That's correct, General Shiva.
I know how formidable an enemy you make. I'm glad to have you as an ally instead.
The reason he was so strong is because he had us swimmers on his side!
Papa, your face is all red.
You keep quiet, Sonny! Now, tell us what Bread's up to.
His goal is to gather up the last 5 extant Aquanium capsules in the world. And use them to restart Garum, the Flying Fortress.
The Flying Fortress?
The former Peachy mothership, which landed in Flatland so many years ago. After being modified for battle, it's said to have been the world's most powerful warship. It's unclear how much of this is true, but rumor has it that it took only 3 days for its terrible weapons to send Flatland, the world's wealthiest, most advanced nation, to the bottom of the ocean.
So, it's better than even Zayu's fortress?
Without a doubt. If its capabilities require 5 times the Aquanium to power.
What will they do if they ever manage to get it working again?
Well, Bread will have the power to bring the world to its knees.
To hell with that! After breaking free of one oppressor, I'm not bending to another!
I share that sentiment, which is why we...
Longo!
Excuse me, it seems I have urgent business to attend to. I will probably be occupied for some time, so why not rest up in the meantime?
We'll take you up on that. We're awful tired from swimming here.
Let's make the rounds of the camp. We should take the chance to gather whatever intelligence we can.
All right.
Okay.
Hey! Good.
Yes?
Thank you.
God, so this is where you guys are gonna hang out. Good to know that.
Oh, you're those demons from before. Remember me?
Not really. It's pretty hard to tell all you humans apart.
So demons have difficulty distinguishing humans, do they?
What are you doing? Taking notes?
Well, you know, knowledge is power, especially for wimps like me.
If you're weak, what are you doing in the Resistance?
I'm a royalist. I want King Jam back in charge of this country. Everyone here would say the same.
And that's reason enough to lay down your life for him? I'll never understand humans.
Fascinating. So demons struggle with the idea of self-sacrifice.
Why, that's not true at all. I'd gladly give my life for King Lucifer.
What about for me?
I suppose I'd at least lay down my whiskers for you.
Okay. Probably should have seen that coming.
Sorry about earlier.
A laudable attitude. Cowed by the prince's might, are you?
Don't get ideas! I'm apologizing only because Longo told me to.
Are you apologizing or trying to pick a fight?
Sorry!
Okay, okay. I think that's enough. By the way, do you know anything about the Flying Fortress Garum?
Well, I'm just a new recruit, so I can't say I know much. Udo says activating it would be like restarting the war that nearly destroyed the world 50 years ago. I have a hard time seeing it as some terrifying doomsday weapon, but if Udo says so...
So it's capable of destruction that would make the bomb that all but wiped out the Peachy look like a firecracker.
Dude, he said he sank an entire fucking nation. Of course, like, dude, you already experienced how damaging one aquarium is. He wants 5. If one aquarium is the equivalent of a nuke, imagine having 5 nukes blow up all at once. You wouldn't just destroy the fucking continent, you would destroy the fucking island, you would destroy, like, everything. And if he says it's true, it sank to the bottom of the ocean, that means we're talking about, like, not even just continental threat, we're talking, like, almost planetary threat. Like, that is... Like, I can't even imagine how much power that's into that type of damage, because that would be... God damn, like... If it's like the mother of all bombs is a starting point, or even a nuke is a starting point, which is what we're going with. That nuke that blew up the entire city, including made Sandland the way it is, that was only one aquarium. The equivalent of doing 5 of that all at once, that's gonna make a crater that would probably go, like, deeper than the Grand Canyon. We're talking, like, that shit is gonna be a fucking giant... It's gonna be like the equivalent of being hit by a meteor. The size of, like, possibly Texas. Which would destroy the planet. So that's why I'm saying this could be a planetary threat. Like, shit, dude. Like, if one aquarium is the equivalent of one nuke, and then you have something so powerful it's 5 of that. And from what he says, is like, back in the day, it would sink an entire continent into the ocean. This is not just gonna be a nuke. This is gonna be like a planetary threat that goes down deep enough, like sea level.
Bien, where's Longo?
What's wrong? You look agitated.
We found the princess.
What? Say no more. Longo's in the command center.
Heard that, Prince? Let's go see Longo.
Sure.
I like to pay those bitches a freaking rematch. Fucking pulling that scheme of freaking forcing me to have to give her up and the aquarium. Like, fuck that bitch, man.
Here we go.
I can't believe the swimmers are still here.
You said you found Anne?
Yes. Rosetta's tank brigade has stopped at End Mill Base, to the northeast. The Resistance will set out in pursuit with all possible haste. If you're willing to lend us a hand, please head to the base as well.
Hell yeah. I want to get Anne back. Anne is the only reason we even got this far, man. She made everything you use for tools and upgraded all of them. She's like the main reason we are even at this point. She's the reason why we got water back in Sandland. If it wasn't for her upgrading the tank, we wouldn't even be able to put that new part in and be able to destroy that dam.
Here we go.
Oh, we're coming for you, Ann.
Ow!
Damn that rock.
Hey, old man, any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their mind?
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing patterns, guessing intentions, that sort of thing.
Sounds complicated. But I'll give it a try next time.
Hey.
Here we go.
Oh shit! Oh what? Oh shit! I thought I was dead, but it turns out there's another road down here. A lot of panthers here. Damn, I flew all the way over here.
Soldiers pass through here. But they haven't found Trick Camp?
It's surrounded by cliffs and thick vegetation, so it's hard to see and easy to defend.
They put a lot of thought into their location, huh?
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, it never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
Yeah, that is someone camping out up there.
Get them! I'll blow you
Long gone.
The Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent.